75 likely, 100 maybe. Is the question really, though, what comes after this meeting?
That's absolutely the question that everybody is going to be asking. Vladimir Putin is not around the table in Washington at the Fed, but he's certainly clouding the economic outlook. They'll do their best to provide us with their view of the path, however, after that 0.75 percentage point increase is announced. And by the way, that would be the most aggressive rate rise since the Volcker years. So the Fed is really going after it at this point. But it's the dot plot that's going to matter to the markets the most. The June dots were above market expectations, but they're way below now. So how much do 2023 and 2024 dots move up, and what's the peak going to be? We also get our first look at 2025. How long will it be before rates start to come down? Then we also get the summary of economic projections, their view of what the economy is going to look like, and that was all put together before Putin. Should lower their growth figures is the expectation. They were all below the neutral rate already, so those should go lower. The unemployment rate will be going up. How far are they willing to let it go before it gets to be too much? Inflation, how quickly will it come down? Look for those numbers to go down, be much more slowly. And the first time, of course, for the 2025 estimates, they won't be that accurate that far out, but it gives us an idea of what they think the path is going to be. And of course, finally, we get Jay Powell's news conference, and he's going to try to make sure there's no ambiguity. The Fed is going to stay on this path until inflation starts to come down.
Mike, do we get a sense that the commentary that goes with a 75 basis points move might have to be more hawkish to compensate for the few who expected 100 today?
I think what you'll get is something like Jay Powell in Jackson, where he stays focused on the idea that the Fed is going to raise rates, and they're probably going to raise rates aggressively, if not 75, then by 50 basis points at the next meeting or two, and not try to give markets any reason to think that the Fed will pivot. The markets are already pricing in, or still pricing in, cuts to the Fed funds rate in 2023, and he probably wants to take that off the table.